Every day, the chaos continues to grow. And we will only continue the chaos until it gets to its absolute apex. Last night, we saw somebody play. I used to create opening lines for these, and now I'm just totally winging it as soon as I start the broadcast. Virginia Tech, they beat James Madison. It was a really, really fun game. Came down to a late missed field goal by James Madison's kicker. It was heartbreaking. A lot of high effort, crazy game from Sam Brumfield, the linebacker for Virginia Tech. But we keep going on because this wheel does not stop. It's literally moving right now. 58 teams remain. We're going to get down to 57 today. So let's shuffle this thing and get rolling. On episode 77 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Somehow Minnesota got landed on twice in just 2 episodes. They avoided it last time. They're probably going to avoid it again today because really their zone of actually landing on something is so small. It's just Iowa and Iowa State, and then they have 2 wide open territories right over here, and then just a lot of Canada. So let's spin this arrow and see if they're going to play. Nope, that's going straight west, and that's going to be northwest, which means we're going to give Minnesota South Dakota. So let's go ahead and do that. South Dakota now belongs to Minnesota, and their logo is going to get way bigger. Or maybe not because it's not very large. Let's quickly get that set. Just going to go up here. Erase all of that. Yeah, let's see how big we can make this logo now. Right there. It's just going to take up the entirety of South Dakota. There it is. Minnesota now bordering a couple more teams, and it should be a little bit more difficult for them to avoid playing the next time they are landed on. But we keep going. Shuffle the wheel again and spin it again on episode 77 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism. The next team is... No. No, 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 please no! Ah, oh, damn it. It's Maryland. Folks, we have reached the end. Maryland will not reach the top 50 because by all accounts, they will definitely be playing Penn State right now. Maryland borders Penn State to their north, east, and south. They have Virginia Tech to the southwest and Pitt to the west. Let's just spin this arrow and accept the fate. Maryland will now be traveling to Happy Valley to play Penn State, and that's exactly what we get. Ugh. This is how every imperialism goes. Every single one, no matter how long Maryland survives, they must always play Penn State. And that is what we will do now. Let's get it set up. Well, I know where the scarf is, and I'm going to go get it. Because I have to, you know? Okay, I've got my official Maryland soccer scarf that I stood in line for hours to get while I went there. Gonna rep my colors until the very end here. Let's do this. Maryland's right here, an 84 overall, and they are going to be outclassed today by Penn State. I mean, it's an inevitability. It really is. They're going to be wearing their home uniform, navy and white, classic. And Maryland, got this fun one, the away option. We're going to go with their home uniform and finish it out strong, red and white. I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss seeing that logo in the corner thinking we have a chance. We didn't have a chance. But I like to pretend that we did. I mean, a 90 overall defense and a 91 overall offense. We don't have a chance. It's gonna be a nightcap. Let's do it. Two East Coast Big Ten teams. It's technically a rivalry. They call it a rivalry. It's not a rivalry. Crowd going nuts. And you love to see it. It's one of the best environments in all of college football. And, you know, I'm glad we're playing them in their stadium. It'll make for a really fun atmosphere as we get absolutely obliterated. Dang. And I knew it was coming. It had to happen at some point. It was unavoidable. It was inevitable. And now we have arrived at that fateful day when Maryland will be eliminated from the tournament. And I will have to say goodbye to my Terps and their faint, ever faint chance of winning in Imperialism. It will not happen here, and it may never happen at all. Singleton returns the kick, and here comes Drew Aller in the Penn State offense to get started. It's just sad. It's sad. Aller hands it off to Singleton. He cuts outside the 20. Tries to break a couple tackles, but he's taken down for only a gain of 1. A good play from Maryland for the opener. Testudo back here in the corner. I'm just going to mute this mic first. Mike first. Gotta make sure my pitcher clear for this. 2nd and 9 now for Aller. Throws quickly. It's a tight end pass. That's going to be stopped short. Bring it 3rd and 6 here for Penn State. Maryland doing a good job on their opening drive on defense of forcing some short plays. Penn State not going for anything long. They really should, because this defense is not very good. 3rd and 6. Aller in the empty set with a quad formation. He does not throw the screen, and he throws short. Caught and dropped. Broken up by number 4 on the play. That is Ruben Hippolyte II making the stop. You love to see it. A 3-and-out to start for Maryland. And there's that hope again. It is the hope that kills you, but it is also the hope that makes you alive. These are the things we must hold on to in this world in order to have any semblance of fire in our hearts. As, I forgot his name. That's Braden Wisłowski returning the kick. And here comes Billy Edwards Jr. starting at quarterback. They have a couple good wide receivers and a very good running back in Roman Hemby. Hand out to Hemby on 1st down. He's going to get a tiny bit of space and pick up 3 yards, which is better than what Penn State did on their first play. Now, when I first got this game before I started Imperialism, I did a quick playthrough of Maryland season on pro difficulty because I'm terrible at this game. And Maryland was able to beat Penn State at Happy Valley and then go to the college football playoff because they beat a bunch of different teams. Edwards to Hemby. Hemby getting outside. Can he get to the 1st down? Yes, he can. Number 5 is there to push him back, Cam Miller. But Hemby's able to get the 1st down, and Maryland is the first team to move the chains today, which is fantastic. Every play has been great so far. No notes. Fantastic. 1st and 10 now for Billy Edwards Jr. He's got 2 wide receivers to the left. One of them is in press coverage. But instead, he's just going to hand it off. Nope, read option. He's sacked. Blocker got completely trucked. Number 33 there to make the sack. It's Dennis Sutton, True Jr. And then number 7 is actually the one who made the stop. That's Zion Tracy flying in on the outside blitz. 2nd and 14 now. This is probably going to be a punt unless he can get it outside. So I believe that's Ty Felton, but the stadium pulse is too big. He's going to throw it long. It's going to be caught. Caden Prather falls forward, 3rd and inches. A beautiful gunslinger-style throw from Billy Edwards. Under pressure to turn 2nd and 14 into 3rd and short. Now, I loved the tush-push when I played as Maryland, We're not going to have access to it here because we're 77 episodes in and no one has run a quarterback sneak. 3rd and short. Hemby in the pistol. They hand it off, and he will get the first down and a whole lot more to the 35-yard line. Maryland is in Penn State territory, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but the Terps are in business. Now, there are 2 inevitable things in this tournament. Maryland will lose to Penn State, and Penn State will not win the tournament. Those can both be true. We could beat Penn State and keep that very true thing true. That could happen. Edwards throws short. Hemby has a blocker. Should have cut back inside, but instead he's only going to get 3 yards. It's still a positive play on first down, which you'd like to see. But ultimately, you want to see them testing it downfield more, see if they can get some bigger plays to get into the end zone. We have to play aggressively. We have to go and take what we want. We won't be given what we want. Edwards in the pistol. Fakes it, and he's sacked. A freight train of a blitz from Cam Miller, making it 3rd and 16 from 40. Maryland has to gain yardage to get back in the field goal range. Not ideal. It's not even a whiteout. They couldn't even give us the courtesy of a whiteout. That's sad. All right, 3rd and 16. We need to gain yardage. It's probably going to be this play. Edwards waits. 4-man pressure. Sacked behind the 50. He's sacked behind the 50 by Abdul Carter, who obliterated Old Dominion and is now obliterating Maryland. That hope I had at the beginning is gone. Because now we have to punt. Thankfully, Penn State will be starting deep in their territory. And we showed some things that work, but one of those things was not the passing game. So it'll be a punt for Maryland. It's going to be Bryce McPherson sending it deep. That's not a good kick. Only 15 net yards. I mean, why? 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 Love to keep it that way. That would be very, very nice. 3rd and 2. Singleton outside, first down, a whole lot more to 50. Traders there to make the stop, but Penn State's in business. I mean, I feel like I'm watching a car crash in slow motion. Like, you know what's going to happen. You can see the other car just careening in, and his name is Abdul Carter. And Nick Singleton. Singleton again, goes outside 40, 35, 30. He almost broke that, and it was Dante Trader who saved a touchdown. Penn State all the way up to the 29-yard line. And they are in field goal range with a great chance of taking the lead here. I mean, granted, in Maryland's first and only game, they were down 14-0 to Virginia in the first quarter, and they were able to storm back and win. So anything's possible, but just not against Penn State. Beautiful storm blitz by Maryland. That's a 3-yard loss. Number 8 with the big stop. That's Jordan Phillips, the dominant nose tackle. Put in a lot of work in the offseason to be able to make plays exactly like that. It'll be 2nd and 13 here. They're still in field goal range. But man, would I love a sack. That would be so, so great. Aller just hands it off. Singleton cuts back inside. Still on his feet. Keeps trudging forward. And picks up 8 yards to make it 3rd and 5. And that will end a pretty quick first quarter here. As we'll go to the second, tied at 0. No points yet, but Penn State's about to score. 3rd and 5 with the We Are Penn State chants careening through Beaver Stadium. Aller throws, touchdown. No, he's brought down the 1. Tyler Warren makes the catch. His knee is down just before the ball breaks the plane. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1 for Penn State. Maryland brought the blitz. Linebacker was in the wrong spot. Deep middle. Worked to perfection. And here is the touchdown play. Drew Aller with no one blocking up the middle. This will be a cakewalk. Singleton. Touchdown. All right. Nick Singleton powers into the end zone. Gets the touchdown chain. Celebrating with it. It was just so easy. He just strolled around, saw the opening, and just walked in. Didn't have to struggle at all. Just gonna flash the scarf here. Keeping the Maryland pride, the Under Armour logo, you know. All of it. I'm sad. Very, very sad. The kick is good. 8 plays, 65 yards. I mean, they're going to have like 5 drives like this today. They're just going to keep rolling. Maryland's only opportunity is to unleash the deep ball game. There have been a couple instances of press coverage that we've seen. Billy Edwards has not been smart enough to audible into a pass play. It's going to be a meh return from Wislowski. And here comes Maryland. We're going to start with some press coverage in this trips formation to the right. But Edwards is probably just going to hand it off to Roman Hemby, and that's exactly what he does. Hemby gets the 20 to the 25. Jukes and picks up 9 yards on first down. Very good play. All right. This is good. This is very good. Roman Hemby up to the 27. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for Billy Edwards in the shotgun. Hands it off. No, it's a fake to Hemby. Throws deep. Flag is down. It's going to be dropped. Let's see what that penalty is. I'm guessing it's holding on the offense. Yeah. On an incomplete. All right. An eligible man downfield makes it 2nd and 6. That is a brutal, brutal penalty. Let's see what Maryland chooses to do here on 2nd and 6. They hand it off to Hemby. He will pick up 2 yards. It's a good tackle on the play by Tony Rojas, the will linebacker, making it 3rd and 4. What can you do, you know? Edwards in the gun, 4 wide receivers out there. He's going to call an audible, hope he doesn't get sacked. Instead, it's a draw to Hemby, and he gets absolutely nothing. It's a loss of 1, terrible play call. Penn State with the stop, and now they have a chance to put this thing on the threshold of Super Sin with another touchdown. Yeah. 4th and 5. McPherson sends it long. And this is a better kick. And it's a good tackle on the return by number 31 for Maryland. That's Michael Harris, the middle linebacker, who's the gunner on that play. Aller, Singleton, stretches outside, 40, 50. Tried to juke a player out, but he gets it to 49. Penn State's in business in just 1 play. This is getting ugly fast in this stadium that holds over 100,000 people. First and 10 from the 49. Aller, short, flag down, and it's going to be roughing the passer. Or even worse. Pass interference. We have barely seen that call the entire tournament. Now they call it against Maryland. Great. Aller on 1st and 10. Under pressure. Avoids the rush. Keeps it himself. Slides down for a 9-yard gain. They're back in field goal range. Like, I'm trying to be excited. I'm trying to provide... No, I'm kidding. I'm not providing impartial commentary. I am, for this video, and this video only, I am an unapologetic Maryland fan. Because I'm about to delete their logo and have to change their colors in a deep blue. Which I don't want to do, but I'm going to have to do. Aller throws a terrible throw, bringing up 3rd and 1 from the 36. Maryland with an opportunity to hold Penn State to 3. They can't squander this. They will, but they can't. They cannot. Please. 3rd and 1. It's a jumbo formation for Penn State. Nick Singleton in the game. And Maryland's unbalanced on that side. This should be an easy first down. And he keeps it himself, and he's taken down. He pulled the handoff, and Caleb Wheatland's able to make the stop. It's 4th and 4 from the 39. And now, this is a 56-yard field goal attempt. This might not be made. It's going to be Sander Sahaydak. Sahaydak? Something like that. Sanders to Heidig with the kick here from 56 yards. Snap hold kick is off the crossbar. It's off the upright and doinked away. No good. And it's still 7-zip. Maryland with the ball in fantastic field position. And that hope is back. The hope is back. The mascot can't believe it. I don't feel bad for him. The actor's doing a good job, but I'm fine with it. Billy Edwards Jr. in the shotgun. Can he avoid being sacked here? Hemby? Nothing. They know his tendencies, and they're completely shutting him down. It's not great. 2nd and 12 in the 37. I mean, if you can't get a full head of steam, then there's not much that Roman Hemby can do in this situation. 2nd and 12. Edwards in the empty set. Abdul Carter on the right side. Carter tries to spin move. It doesn't really work. Throws a quick little pass to Ty Felton, who makes it 3rd and 7. A 5-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and manageable. But this throw has to be perfect. It has to be fast. It has to be well designed to get past the first down marker so we can keep this drive going and potentially tie this game. No press coverage. We're not that lucky. Edwards throws. Dropped. Octavian Smith Jr. had it in his hands. All right, 2nd and 3. It was a good punt return for Penn State. They're up to the 38-yard line now. And, I mean, every time I get hope, Maryland just squanders it. Press coverage here in this play. They're not going to notice it, which will bring us to the 2-minute timeout. Maryland's defense with a chance to shut down Penn State here and force another punt. Maybe get a 2-minute drive going. That could spark the offense. Aller on 2nd and 3 under pressure. Throws it out of bounds. Setting up 3rd and 3. We're keeping it close. We're not going to Super Sam. And that will make it hurt more when we get to the end. I know it will. But for now, it feels nice just to hold some hope in my heart. 3rd and 3, press coverage on the outside. Aller might exploit this. He waits, wants to throw long, will throw short, and Singleton gets the catch out of the backfield. Tackle him in bounds for a first down. First and 10. Aller in the pistol. Throwing short, caught by number 2. He's going to be dropped for an 8-yard gain. Bringing up 2nd and 2 from the 44. Penn State is in business. But they're going to have to get closer if they want to get into proper field goal range. They just missed the long kick. They can't necessarily count on that being good if they try it again. Press coverage on the outside on number 5. That's not going to end well. Aller. Waiting, hit, and ball's out! Recovered by Maryland! It's recovered by Maryland, number 39! Who is it? Daniel Owens with the fumble recovery. A strip sack on Drew Aller. The entire defensive line got there at the same time. Caleb Wheatland with the forced fumble. Just continuously powering through Nick Singleton, finally forcing the fumble. 1st and 10 from the 47, Maryland with an opportunity. 1:08 to go. Edwards in the shotgun. He throws short to Hemby, and it's only going to pick up 3 yards. That's going to take another 15 seconds off the clock. Maryland will not call timeout. And I guess they're just going for a long field goal. Because they're not going to have enough time to run an actual drive here. You gotta sprint back up. Thankfully, the wide receivers are pretty close. 45 seconds to go. 44, 43. Edwards in 2nd and 7. Waits, gonna take it himself to the 40, 35, and he slides down. Timeout, Maryland. That's a first down. Penn State the Penn State mascot trying to amp up the fans. First down from the 33. Maryland back into field goal range. He cannot take a sack. Whatever he does, he cannot take a sack. Edwards in 1st and 10. Waits, throws to the sideline. It's going to be caught on the sideline and out of bounds for a gain of 9. You'll love to see it. That might have been Caden Prather making that catch right there. 2nd and 1 now for the Terps. 24 yards away from a game-tying touchdown. Edwards in the pistol with Hemby right behind him. Hemby goes out for the swing pass. Edwards throws short. Could be caught. Another timeout for Maryland. Another first down. I'm not quite catching who these receivers are. I know most of them, but I just can't see the numbers. 1st and 10 now. Edwards sacked. It's Abdul Carter again. It's going to happen at some point. Now they're in trouble because they are not going to call timeout. I think they're just going to let this run down to 4 seconds and pick the field goal, which, I mean, when you get a strip sack and they fumble the ball, you want to try for more. But we're not going to get the chance. I mean, maybe we try one more play. Maybe. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, timeout, field goal. All right. That's fine. I'd much rather get points on the board than get absolutely nothing in this case. Because we do get the ball to start the second half. Here's number 91, Jack Howes. From 40 yards away. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-3, Maryland on the board right at the buzzer. I think we're going to see a kickoff, which is kind of insignificant. I don't know why they stop it at 4 instead of at 3. Go, Terps! I'm glad we got to hear the fight song at least. This will be a loss, but... Oh, and they have the button. See, that's why I like the button at the end of the fight songs, because Maryland does it. So we're going to kick it off here with 1 second to go in the first half. Very long wait for that. Howes is going to send it deep. Return from the 10, 15 to the 20. And he is dropped to the 26. That is the end of the first half. We're going to skip right to the second here. And Penn State will kick this off to Maryland, and Maryland will have a gilded edge opportunity to score a touchdown and take the lead at Happy Valley. I didn't think it was possible. Even though I won a game with Maryland against Penn State in Happy Valley, that was on pro difficulty, and these are computers that I have no control over. Press cover to the top of your screen. Watch that. Edwards keeps it, waits, throws, wide open to the tight end, number 85, who breaks a couple tackles and gets all the way up to the 42. That's Preston Howard, the starting tight end. Fantastic recruit. Testudo's jumping up and down. They're showing him for the first time. We're getting custom animations now. We're actually moving the ball. Don't look now, folks. This could happen. 21-yard gain. That might be our longest play of the entire game so far. Oh, I'm loving it. 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going to send everybody in motion. Edwards in the gun. Calling an audible. There's 7 players in the box. He really shouldn't audible to a run here, but he does. Hemby with a little bit of space, but he hesitated. He only picks up 3. I mean, those inside zone plays, especially with Roman Hemby running the ball, are designed for him to just start sprinting as soon as he sees something. So the defenders don't have time to react and set up the angles, but he just looked at the guy, tried to change his, it was bad. 2nd and 7. Edwards, short, caught, first down. Octavian Smith Jr. is able to make that catch. He's already dropped 2 passes today, but he secures that one. It's a first down across the 50 into the 46-yard line. Maryland is in business. 5:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Edwards in the shotgun with Roman Hemby next to him. No press coverage here. He will throw on first down with a short play to make it 2nd and short. Preston Howard makes the catch. It's Tony Rojas with the stop. But that play did exactly what it was designed to do. If you see that your run plays with your incredible running back are not getting what you want, break out the short pass. Do what you have to get into 2nd and manageable. Press coverage to the top of your screen against Ty Felton. Please. Screen pass outside. He keeps the block. Octavian Smith Jr. gets all the way to the 29. It's another first down for Maryland. And if nothing else, we're in field goal range to make it 7-6. That's not a huge difference. But if we just go into a punt fest, we could try and get a game-winning field goal at the end. That would be incredible. 1st and 10 from the 29. Edwards in the gun. Drops back. Wants to go deep. He will throw short instead. That's Preston Howard once again on first down. Getting a 5-yard gain and making it 2nd and 5. Do what you have to. They're pulling me back in. They always find a way to do so. Not in real life normally. Except in bowl games. We're great in bowl games. 2nd and 5. Edwards in the gun. Short pass. Preston Howard steps out of bounds before he gets to the first. It'll be 3rd and 2. And I know common logic is to run the ball, but I don't think that's the right call here. The short pass has been your friend. It will continue to be your friend. If you find the right route, you can make this work. So do it, Billy Edwards. Do it for your state, and do it for me. They handed it off to Hemby, and he didn't get it. Why do I say anything? It's 4th and 2 from the 22. It's probably going to be a field goal here from 39 yards. Basically the same kick that Jack Howes made at the end of the first half. Here we go. Snap, hold, kick is good. It's 7-6. Not the result we wanted, but we get 2 free drives. The first from a strip sack, turning into a field goal. The second from receiving the ball at the start of the second, turning that into a field goal. Now, if we can make another stop on defense, we've done a good job. They had one really great drive, but the rest of them have not been good. 2 punts and a strip sack for Penn State's offense today. If we can keep holding them down, if we can keep finding the defensive plays that will work and work in our favor, then dare I say it, we might have a chance in this one. It's a good tackle on the kick return. He only gets to the 19. First and 10. Aller throws outside. It's going to be caught. The block sustains. That's number 2. Flying on the play. Liam Clifford with the catch. Stretching outside. It was a great block on the outside edge. First and 10 from the 44. I think it was an RPO. And number 6 for Penn State, Harrison Wallace III, is able to hold the block. First and 10 here from the 44. And number 44 is unblocked. Tyler Warren, the tight end, is completely and totally unblocked. Aller sees it. He's audibling to it right now. Sends a man in motion. And he's even more unblocked now. It's a quarterback power to the outside. He completely ignored it. And that only picks up 2 yards. That would have been the game-ending touchdown. Aller saw it and audible to a quarterback power going the other way. If Maryland somehow wins this game, that is the play that decided it. I'm telling you right now, that is the play that decided it. 2nd and 8. Singles in. Dropped. Incredible tackle by number 20 for Maryland. Perry Fisher makes the stop. It's going to be 3rd and 9 from the 45. They're outside field goal range. This is the chance. This is the moment, Maryland. I know the last time I got really hyped up, you completely screwed the pooch. But this is the chance to redeem yourself. And Tyler Warren's wide open again. They're not covering him. They're not covering him. Aller waits, throws deep, caught. He didn't throw it to Warren, but they got the first down to Wallace and Warren. First and 10 for 41. That is a shame, but hopefully we can recover here. 1st and 10. Singleton cuts into the middle and only picks up 3. Good stop by Maryland. 2nd and 7 to 37. This would be a 54-yard kick from here. Still dangerous. So it's not necessarily the best idea to kick it. Okay. Maryland pride. Gotta show it prominently. 2nd and 7. Singleton again, and that's a beautiful play. Number 1 for Maryland's defense. Glendon Miller sniffed that out and ran right into where Singleton was going to be to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 36. Kind of looks like one of my college classmates there in that button-down shirt with the plaid. It kind of looks like Andy Sondry, who's now in legal assistant or something or other. Oh no, Harrison Wallace juking by everybody 1st and 10 from 12. Blown coverage at the worst possible time for Maryland's defense. As we approach the last play of the 3rd quarter, we just have to hope against hope that it's not a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 12. Aller brings everybody up. The D-line's not really set. It's Katron Allen in the game. They hand it off to him. And he is taken down for no gain. Glendon Miller with the stop, and that is going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. I will be right back. Start of the 4th quarter. It's Singleton. Cuts outside. He's taken down for no gain. Great job by Maryland to shut that down. It's 3rd and 10 from the 12. We've had so many chances to take control of this game. We've taken a couple of them. And we have to take this one. 3rd and 10. It's an empty set play. Nick Singleton's not even... Well, he is as a receiver. Aller. Under pressure. Gonna launch out the back of the end zone and complete. Maryland forces the field goal attempt, and we are not dead yet. This is all gonna come down to one drive for Maryland's offense. A touchdown will give us the lead. 4th and 10 from the 12 is gonna be a field goal attempt. For Sanders Hydak, his 2nd of the game. This one from 29. Snap, hold, kick is good. 10-6 now. 10-6 for Penn State, a 4-point lead against Maryland in this so-called rivalry. But apparently it is a rivalry when the 1s and 0s are involved. I know it's not going to be like this in real life. I know Penn State's going to absolutely obliterate us. But I am living in my delusions for today. I am living in the delusion that is College Football 25. In the personal delusion that is season-long imperialism. And the silent hope that Maryland can somehow win this entire tournament. Here is the kick return from Octavian Smith to the 10. Tries to cut back inside, and it's not a good return to the 13. So Billy Edwards Jr. has his work cut out for him. They are 87 yards away from the end zone. Edwards in the pistol. Hands it off to Henby, and he gets absolutely nothing. They stacked the box. They knew it was coming, and they were able to make the stop. 2nd and 10 from the 14. This might be where it ends. Edwards in the shotgun. Or no, it's the pistol with Hemby behind him. He's going to try and throw it. Does get it away to Hemby, and he's going to fall forward to make it 3rd and 7. At least he gets positive yardage. And it's do or die time. Unless Maryland gets a stop on their next drive, this is the play that more than likely decides the game if it does not go Maryland's way. Edwards takes it himself, 15, 20, he gets the first down! Billy Edwards! All the way up to the 25-yard line. He's so fast when he gets out there. He's so fast and purposeful when he runs. It'll be 1st and 10 from 25 for the Terps. We're not dead yet. Edwards in the pistol. Weird snap, hands it off to Hemby. Hemby gonna break through the first line and pick up 3. It's about as much as you can ask for against Penn State's front 7. 2nd and 7 here with 5 minutes to go. Maryland wants to draw this clock out as much as they can, but they do have to score a touchdown. Edwards in the gun. Prather and Felton on the outside. He's going to throw the quick pass to Prather. Prather will fall forward for another Maryland first down. I will celebrate the small victories. I will shout from the rooftops when the team that I care about, that I put my heart and soul into for 4 years, is successful against their biggest bully. Press coverage against both number 1 receivers. Edwards hands it off to Henry to tackle for loss. Zane Durant with the tackle for a 3-yard loss. And I mean, those types of pistol play actions have worked all day. Edwards has had time. He's had the ability to look for a receiver downfield. And they didn't go with it there. It's going to be Edwards in the shotgun here with number 23, Colby McDonald, in the game. He's under pressure. It's a screen outside, and that is going to pick up only 1 yard. It's a good tackle by Tony Rojas, who's been very active in this game. 3rd and 12. Maryland's still very, very far from field goal range. And time continues to run short. 3rd and 12 here. Edwards. Another screen to Hemby this time, to the 40. He cuts back, breaks a tackle. He'll get up to the 45, but he will not get the first down. It'll be 4th and 2. And if I was Mike Loxley, I would go for it here. Just put all your cards on the table and make your attempt to beat Penn State. And they will go for it. Billy Edwards in the shotgun. They've stacked the box with 7 defenders. He's going to go quarterback power, pitch it over to Hemby. He guts through! 50, 45, 40, the pitch glitch worked! He was able to pull it off! Roman Hemby gets the first down on 4th and 2, and Maryland survives. With 2:50 to go, we have crossed midfield to the 42. Maryland is in business. Edwards on 1st and 10. Straight pass. He's going to throw to Hemby. He makes the catch. And it's another first down to the 28. And now you can start getting serious. This is 4-down territory. Field goals do absolutely nothing here. You just have to keep pushing forward. Keep running the plays that you know will work. Find the open man. Don't get sacked. And run as much clock as you possibly can. Edwards in the gun on 1st and 10 from 28. He drops back, throws short. That's going to be caught by Octavian Smith, picking up 6 yards. They've been loving those short passes. He's been wham on every single one. He's made 2 catches, and they've both been huge. That's the 2-minute timeout. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 22 when we come back from this timeout. I can't believe this is happening. I would be so overjoyed if Maryland actually won this game. You have no idea. 2nd and 4. Edwards throws short, first down. Octavian Smith to the 10, all the way down to the 5. It's 1st and goal. 1:55 to go. The clock's going to run a little bit. The only worry is that Penn State's going to have a lot of time. They'll only need a field goal to force overtime. But if Maryland's able to take the lead, that would be amazing. Edwards in the shotgun on 1st and goal. Hemby, 5, end zone. He's down at the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal here. That'll take another 15 seconds off the clock. Edwards going to get the play from the sideline. Oh, God. I think this is the time for the quarterback sneak. They know it would work, but it's in their playbook. I've seen it, but they're not going to run it. Edwards in the gun, press coverage on both outside flankers. Goes to Hemby. He has a hole. He goes in! Touchdown, Maryland! Touchdown, Maryland Terrapins, and for the first time, they have taken the lead in this ball game. Roman Hemby powers his way in. And with 80 seconds on the clock, there's a car alarm going off outside. I don't care. He walked in the exact same way that Nick Singleton did earlier in this game. And for this brief moment, I believe that Maryland has a chance to win this game. Here is the extra point from Jack Howes. Snap, hold, kick is good. 14 plays, 85 yards, 5 minutes and 4 seconds taken off the clock. That, I don't want to mince words, that was perfect. It was perfect, down to the last minute detail. There's the kick return up to the 17, and this is the drive for Penn State. Will they be upset? But the team that's normally their stomping ground, Drew Aller, is going to try and go long for the first time today, and that's going to be caught on the sideline by number 4, who breaks a tackle and gets up to the 49. Tyseer Denmark, his first catch of the game, his first target of Imperialism, works immediately. They're already in midfield. Aller, looking to throw again, launches deep, wide open to number 3. Julian Fleming, his first target of Imperialism, and they're already in field goal range. So this is going to overtime. Unfortunately. And you hate to see it. And they're going to have plenty of opportunities to go for the touchdown. Come on, man. Don't do this to me now. Don't let them win in regulation. After all that you've done to get here, fight a little harder, please. Aller throws deep, caught by Denmark, all the way down to the 7. It's going to come down to a goal line stand. First and goal from the 5. There's only one player standing in the end zone. It's an empty set. What formation is this? Aller, end zone. Perry Fisher dropped an interception. He had 2 hands on it. He could have won the game. And he dropped it. Second goal from the 5. I think that was our chance. I think they're going to score right here. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? Aller waits, is sacked. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 13. So that's a big-time play from number 19 for Maryland. That's Donnell Brown making the sack. It'll be 3rd and goal. The clock will continue to run here. And they're going to line up with 15 seconds. They're going to have one more shot to win this game right here. Is this a Tua Tagovailoa to Devontae Smith situation? It might be. Aller will get the throw off. He avoids the pressure, chucks it out the back of the end zone. This is going to be a field goal attempt. So they can no longer win the game in regulation. Maryland was able to do that much. It'll be a 30-yard field goal attempt for Sanders Sahadak to try and tie this game and send it to overtime. Maryland will ice the kicker. Good strategy. Use it or lose it. And here we go. Sanders Sahadak to tie the game and make this our 2nd Imperialism overtime contest. Snap, hold, kick is good. And there it is. Game is tied at 13. And we will go to overtime. It couldn't have been easy. It couldn't have been easy. We were never going to beat this team in regulation. It was going to have to be a legendary fight where we put our all into it. And now Maryland will have to beat Penn State in the extra period. There's the rules. This coin toss is going to be huge. Maryland would love to be on defense first. See if they can make another stop. They've only allowed 1 touchdown in this game. Let's see how this coin toss goes. Penn State has won the toss, so they will defend first. All right. Maryland chooses which side it wants to defend. And now we begin. Maryland will start with the ball. Their offense looked incredible on that last drive, but they have to do it again now. Edwards sends Hemby in motion for the swing pass. He throws. It's going to be caught, and they'll get a first down to start things out. 1st and 10 from the 13 for Maryland after Ty Felton makes the catch. He's rarely been used. Maybe he can come up big and make some plays here in overtime. And you have to feel for Perry Fisher. who had a chance to end this game with a red zone interception, but he couldn't do it. 1st and 10, Hemby in the backfield with Billy Edwards. He's going to throw short again, and that's Octavian Smith, who's been the guy today in the passing game. 6-yard gain to make it 2nd and 4. From the 8. They would love to get 1st and goal, just to keep powering it forward, although goal line stands have been very hard. Maryland just converted one at the end of regulation to force overtime. Edwards on 2nd and 4, throws short. That's going to be a 1st down. 1st and goal from the 2. I don't know who that is. That's Ryan Manning, the redshirt freshman receiver, making his first catch. And now Maryland with a chance to take another lead here in the 1st overtime. Edwards sends Preston Howard in motion. We're going to hand it off to Hemby. Hemby just barely tackled by Rojas. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-foot line. It can't be any further away than that. 2nd and goal from the 1. They still won't run the quarterback sneak, even though everyone knows it's the best option. Hemby next to Edwards. They hand it off. Hemby is tackled for a loss of 1. Zane Durant's able to get there to be 3rd and goal. And if they just run another zone play again here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, man. I can't watch this team lose to Penn State. Not like this. 3rd and goal from the 1. Edwards in the pistol with Hemby behind him. They'll pass on 3rd and goal. He throws wide open. Touchdown! Touchdown, Maryland! Preston Howard wide open. They completely flummoxed the Penn State defense. Oh, baby. The first drive of overtime is a resounding success as Preston Howard, nobody covered him. Rojas backed away. He's like, hey, take it. Take it. It's all yours. So this is going to be a 7-point lead for Maryland. Penn State will get it back. This is going to be Jack Howes once again for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is good. 20-13, took 6 plays, 25 yards. And now here comes Penn State on the other side. They have to score a touchdown to keep this game going. If Maryland can make a defensive stop, they will defeat Penn State in Imperialism. Aller throws long, caught by Denmark. He's been the guy in the 4th quarter. That's 1st and goal from the 4. It'll be a goal line stand. They said, screw the pleasantries, we're doing this physically. If you can stand up to us and stop our run game, then you win. If you don't, you lose. It's that simple. Aller will try and throw the ball on 1st and goal. Launches. That's knocked away. Perry Fisher, that one was less close to being a catch, but he does stop the touchdown from happening. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. You have to think they try and run it at some point, but it's so hard to get in there. They've already done it once. Maryland's done it once. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Aller in the shotgun with Nick Singleton next to him. And Liam Clifford is wide open. Aller, Clifford. Knocked away! It wasn't Clifford, it was number 3. And that was a diving play. I'm going to have to look back at it. It might have been a foot that broke it up. I couldn't really tell, but it's 3rd and goal from the 4. 2 more stops. 2 more stops, and you can win this game. 3rd and goal. Aller is in the empty set. They're not even going to try to run the ball. But they bring Singleton back in at the last second. Aller throws out the back of the end zone. 4th and goal. 1 more stop. 1 more stop, and Maryland can come away winners. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Maryland with a chance to pull off the biggest upset of Imperialism here in episode 77. Can they pull it off? Aller waits, throws, back of the end zone, touchdown. Harrison Wallace III makes the catch on their last chance and converts on the sideline to tie this game at 20 unless they go for 2. There's a Perfect route. The linemen held their blocks. Nobody covered him. It was the same as the Preston Howard play. It was deserved. So the Penn State fans loving it. They're getting out their pom-poms. The biggest question is, will this be a 2-point conversion or an extra point attempt? They will go for the extra point. It's Haydak once again. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. And Maryland's going to rue their missed opportunities. They had the drop interception at the end of regulation and a 4th and goal play in the first overtime. They missed both. And now Penn State gets the ball once again here. In double overtime. Our first double overtime game of Imperialism. Nick Singleton powers right on through to make it 2nd and inches at the 15. This defense is going to be pretty tired, and Penn State could, very well could, take an 8-point lead here. 2nd and inches, Singleton still in the game. Coming up on an hour on this stream. Singleton gets the first down up to the 10, and they'll be 1st and goal from the 9. If the stop is going to happen at any point in time, it's going to happen right here. If Penn State gets this, I don't see how Maryland's able to respond. 1st and goal from the 9. Aller, spin move. He's hit. And they're going to call that an incomplete pass. Great move by number 0 for Maryland. That's Neo Avery, the redshirt freshman, who was able to get past his blocker to force an incomplete pass, making it 2nd and goal from the 9. You have to imagine they're going to try and make it closer here with a run. But they could just go pass, 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 pass. Aller hands it off. No, it's an RPO outside. There is a defender out there, and he takes him down. No gain. That was Julian Fleming, the senior transfer, making the catch. But he is stopped before he gets anywhere close to there. They didn't have any blockers out there. They were just hoping he was going to juke somebody out. He did not do that. 3rd and goal from the 9. 2 more stops, and Maryland can have a huge opportunity to win this game. Aller, under pressure, throws. It's going to be caught, and Wallace will not get to the end zone. So now this is the choice. Does Penn State go for the touchdown here from the 3 to give them a better chance at winning, or do they kick the field goal and pass the gauntlet to Maryland? This is the choice. What choice do they go with? They're going to kick the field goal. Sanders and Haydak to give Penn State the lead. Timeout Maryland. Their only timeout of overtime to try and ice the kicker. He steps right back out there for a 20-yard kick. Snap, hold, kick is good. So it'll be 23-20 here. Maryland will get the ball, and a touchdown wins the game. It is as simple as that. 25 yards, and you have beaten your biggest bully. Edwards, under pressure, throws a screen to Hemby. He'll get to the 25 to the 20. Almost to the 15. It'll be 2nd and 1. Well drawn up play. Hemby got hit hard there, but he did what he had to do. 2nd and 1 for the 16. Now you have to be careful. You want to try and set it up where your 1st and goal is from like the 5 or the 4 or something. You don't want to have 1st and goal from the 9. That's a really, really difficult situation. Edwards. Hemby. 1st down. 10. All the way up to the 6. They did exactly what I told them to do. 1st and goal from the 6. This is the season. 4 plays for Maryland's life. It all comes down to this. 1st and goal from the 5.5-yard line. We're going to cross over into 1 hour right now. Billy Edwards fakes the handoff, runs it himself, and he's dropped for a loss. Second goal from the 7. That was the wrong choice. Number 91 for Penn State. Devon J. Thomas is able to make the stop. Second goal from the 7. Penn State is going to stack the box to no end here. Roman Hemby in the pistol. They hand it off to Hemby. He's going to go to the 10, to the 5. Can he get to the end zone? No! He stopped at the 1. 3rd and goal from the 1. He was that close. And this is the play that decides it. Will Maryland win, or will we go to a 2-point conversion battle to decide this? And they're going under center. 3rd and goal. They hand it off to Hemby, and he will get it! He got it! Maryland has beaten Penn State! Beaver Stadium is silent! And the Terrapins have survived! They've taken down Penn State! The one thing I wanted from doing this epic 5-month-long series was to see this game happen! I dreaded the arrow pointing there. I dreaded the wheel picking Maryland, and it turns out that was my salvation. Maryland has beaten Penn State in Imperialism. The impossible has happened. Roman Hemby, the deserving MVP. I don't care if I clip the mic. I don't care. I can't believe it. We won. Unbelievable. I'm going to get these maps out of the way, and then we're going to give Maryland one of the largest terrorists on the map. I can't believe I'm saying these words out loud. This is going to take a second because there's a lot of lag. It's been a long stream. A whole bunch of ads have built up and just kind of built up the RAM that's being taken up. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe it. We won. Let's pull up the map and let's send this over. I'm fucking giddy, man. I don't care. I'm dropping F-bombs. It's fine. Are you kidding me? Oh, today was so hard. I mean, I had a really bittersweet moment at work. I'm kind of resigning myself to the fact that corporate America is just a very, very difficult place to work in. And it's kind of my only opportunity for a job right now. I'm gonna pivot to my own benefits as much as I can and make as much art as I can while I'm there. And I told myself this series was for me. I'm gonna do Imperialism in the way that I want to and have the most fun that I can with it. Maryland beat Virginia earlier, was insane, and this is the result that I wanted out of this series more than any other. And now we're gonna get to do it. I'm gonna relish this, man. I'm gonna pick Maryland's color here. Oops. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, that feels good. So I'll change over these islands. There we go. Come on. Come on now. And Penn State, when you won your game, I said with absolute certainty that Penn State would not win Imperialism. Not in my wildest dreams did I think that they would lose to Maryland, but that is the reality we live in, and for tonight, I love this reality. Bye-bye, Penn State. Two borders here. Oh, shoot. See how big we can make this logo. I think right here is going to be kind of a nice spot. And this over here just gives as much space as we can get. And maybe we can do that. right in the center here. And would you look at that? Would you look at that beautiful, beautiful territory? Maryland survives. They take down the team that always beats them in Imperialism. I thought this was supposed to be 20 minutes long. We're pushing an hour and 10 minutes. Just a little bit. We'll power back up. And folks, if you haven't subscribed to the end of that, I don't know what you're doing. Not all of my commentary is that passionate. Only when Maryland plays. But when Maryland plays, they win, baby! My goodness. The Terrapins take over one of the longest territories in the entire map. They now border Pitt, Michigan State, Syracuse, UConn, Boston College, Virginia Tech, Duke, NC State, East Carolina. It's a lot of teams, and Rutgers. But Penn State's not there. The 90 overall team is not there. And we will rejoice in that fact. I will see y'all tomorrow, and we will do another episode